gotta wipe everybody off. It's all got oil on it. Think there's gonna be anybody on here? See that up there on the corner where it says 0? Whenever somebody gets on there, uh-oh, see, it went to 3. Means we got 3 of them on there. Now we got 10 of them. Here they come.
Oh, people.
What's going on, everybody?
16.
Chad, we're actually on our way to go get something to eat and then probably heading to the hospital. What's going on, Milkman? Derek, what's going on? My Life Outdoors. My Life Outdoors, you guys started your coon season yet?
27.
He knows how many people's on there, so you just watch. They start commenting.
Got one on there from Scotland, Mama.
Oh, yeah? Hi, Scotty?
Yes, Mama loves mashing the gas pedal on my big truck. It's only got a 6.0 in it, and it only gets about 6 miles to the gallon. She loves just stomping it to the floor.
No.
Man, I am not hunting tomorrow. Actually scheduled to work, but not for sure if I'm gonna make it to work. Yeah, My Life Outdoors, the leaves are pretty thick right now.
I don't know if they're busy or not, I can't see.
They got the Ironman race this weekend going on in, I can't remember where it's at. Somewhere up around.
They're packed.
Nah, I got a brain fart.
Woods race.
Yeah, the Woods race. But I'm trying to think of where it was at, and I can't think of it now. It's somewhere up around Indianapolis, and I was gonna go to that, but we got a bunch of rain this weekend, and the last race I put Adrian in was a mud bog hair scramble, and it sucked. I come out with 5th place out of 21, which wasn't bad, but it sucked. I beat the hell out of that bike. Chad wants to know why I'm going to the hospital. My mom is not doing very well again. She had her pacemaker thing taken out for some reason. I don't know what was going on with it. She had it Monday, and she's a very bad diabetic, and she had some sort of a diabetic stroke today. And she's in the emergency room right now, which can't do me no good to go over there anyways, because she's still in the ER and they won't let her out. So we're gonna find something to eat and kind of calm down a little bit before we go see what's going on with Mom. Did I break anything today? I had to work on the din. We're doing a 1,000-hour service on it. Yeah, I don't know, Mama. Go to Texas Roadhouse, I guess.
While you're doing that,
we was gonna go to Longhorn, the Texas Longhorn, but
Longhorn Steakhouse.
There ain't nowhere to park here, so I guess we're gonna go to Texas Roadhouse.
Mommy,
there probably ain't nowhere to park here either.
It's fine. We'll save it for next time. That's what happens when you keep being good and going to the principal's office. That real cowboy right.
Thanks, everybody. She's having a heck of a time right now. I cannot remember that guy's name I was talking to while ago on Facebook. Cannot
Stuff's
remember.
Getting old, doesn't it?
I just got so much stuff running through my head.
No, it's called old age.
But what I wanted to ask everybody, we're getting real close to getting this house. We're still waiting on the lawyer bull mess going on, but we're real close to getting this house. A buddy of mine is selling a indoor wood stove, and I don't want that. What I'm wanting to know is, has anybody taken an indoor wood stove and put it outside and made an outdoor wood burner out of it, is what I want to know. I'm not looking to boil water with it. I'm just wanting to know if anybody's done the indoor-outdoor.
Burn the tires.
And is it possible? That's what I'm interested in. If anybody's done that, leave them in the comments after this, because I want to read the comments on it, and I don't know if it's going to save the live stream comments or not. Jamie says it's not a problem. Jamie, when this is over with, if you don't care, leave me some comments if you got any input on that kind of idea. Yeah, Chad, I could stick it in the garage, but I really don't want that thing indoors of my garage or my house. I want that, and I'm not looking to heat the garage with it. I've got a kerosene heater for that I can unplug off the wall, and I ain't got to worry about burning my garage down. No, it's not. Well, I'm sure it is cast iron, but it's one of them Real King wood burners that's got a thin sheet metal outside protector on it, but it's meant to go inside a house, and I don't want it inside because I don't want to burn my house down. I want to stick it out there in the backyard. I got 4 acres. I want to stick it out in the backyard to where it's out of sight, out of mind. If it wants to burn itself to the ground, it can sit out there in the backyard and burn itself to pieces. But I've been doing some looking around on YouTube trying to figure out if anybody's done it and how they're getting their heat from the stove inside the house without running the boiler system through your hot water heater. So if anybody's got any input on that, I'd really appreciate some ideas. And I'm having a heck of a time keeping up with the comments. Derek wants to know if Wade pissed off lately. Don't know. He ain't in the mood to talk to me.
Not for a month and a half, 2 months now. I'll be right back.
Jordan, not sure what you're talking about, bud. Hey Steve, have you gotten Wade throwing a hissy fit anymore? Chad, we actually really don't talk anymore. We just kind of do our thing, and he does his thing, and I do my thing. Had one in the shed and just blowed hot air into the house. Robert, how did you? I'm sure you had some sort of a ductwork system that went from the shed to the house. How was you able to control the thermostat on that, though, Robert? That's my problem. My problem ain't really so much as getting the heat from the stove to the house. I guess it's about like anything else. You just got to do the try here thing and see what kind of wood puts out what kind of heat, I guess. I'm not sure. I want to be able to control it from inside the house, but not burn my house down. Old Hickory says it is possible, but would be cheaper to go with an outdoor furnace. It probably would be, but for the price that I picked this indoor furnace up, I'm gonna homemade remedy it. Just build yourself a little building, set it in the pipe, and then heat the duct through the house. You can build a hood to fit over it. It's possible to hook up with your ductwork. What's going on, Billy? See, I've been seeing people hooking that wood stove up to your heater system, but the ones I've been seeing, they're running it through their hot water heater, which was a continuous source of hot water. But then you've also got to run a bladder unit that's got around 300 to 400 gallons of water to keep the water circulation somewhat controllable. Old Hickory, I'm reading your comment now, bud. That's what I'm trying to reply back to, I guess. Lance, nothing really happened between me and Wade. He just got ass hurt whenever I came on here and told him how I felt about a situation that he went live about. And that's pretty well where that started, and that's pretty well where that ended. Got you, Jamie, the baseboard heater. Got you. Robert, now we're on the right track. Hooking a thermostat to the stove. I see you hook a thermostat up to the blower on the wood stove. When it calls for heat, it will turn the blowers on. On your firebox, blower will come on also. But how? Well, I guess I can set the thermostat outside to regulate what it is on the inside.
You want me to go get gas now or wait?
Nah, we got plenty of gas, Mom. If you keep your foot out of it.
I'm more worried about not getting hit.
We live in Indiana and we go to Kentucky to get gas because it's about 30 cents cheaper on a gallon.
It's $3.79 or $2.79 in Indiana, and it's $2.48 over here.
30 cents cheaper in Kentucky, and we only live 10 minutes away from Kentucky, so we come to Kentucky to get gas, and I try to keep it pretty low, that way I maximize coming over here to get it. I'm pinching pennies, if anybody can't tell. I've got 2 pennies rubbing together, and I'm trying to get 3 out of them, but I ain't figured out how to get the 3rd one yet.
Don't let your wife drive your truck.
Ernest wants to know if I'm seeing any deer yet.
I saw 3 Thursday? Yesterday?
That's
Yeah.
probably Angus is what she saw in somebody's cow pasture.
No, we was going to Tell City for his...
I have not been seeing very many deer. I did do a video the other day out in the woods when I was fixing some hoses and on the din, and I actually got video of 3 bucks come walking in within probably 100 yards of me, and I was standing there talking about deer, and here the deer come.
He's the deer whisperer.
I was whispering deer. Rotabeck did get a hold of me the other day on Facebook. I sent them a picture of the din up on a rock pile, and I guess they liked my picture, so then they sent me this nice fancy Rotabeck hat. It's $2.48 a gallon in Corbin, Kentucky. It's $2.48 here in Owensboro, Kentucky.
It's how much for what?
In Corbin, Kentucky, it's $2.48.
Yeah, it's the same thing here.
How's John doing? Who's John? We got John here. Who's John? Ernest, our bow season started October 1st, and gun season takes off November 17th.
Which is what?
Which is our anniversary. I planned that out pretty good. I planned that out pretty good.
The good thing.
What happened to the four-wheeler? What you sunk? Mama's 500 is not snorkeled, and on the bottom of the carburetor, it's got a one-way valve. So whenever you're going up a steep hill or you're loading a four-wheeler up, the one-way lets gas out, and it's not supposed to let water in. Well, whoever had that four-wheeler before me had the one-way on backwards, which was not allowing gas to come out, but was allowing everything to go back in. Well, I went in a big mud hole and sucked all kind of water up in the one-way, which went straight to the bowl, which went straight through the carburetor and into the motor and shut the motor off. So 45 minutes of figuring out what was going on. We tipped it up on the rear, and I pulled the drain plug out of the carburetor, and it's full of water. But it runs. Nothing happened to it. Didn't get no water in the oil. I just drained the carburetor, and everything's all peachy again. Cajun trout. Never had it. Sounds delicious. What happened to the baby squirrels? I did not have time to take care of the baby squirrels, and neither did Mama. So Mama got a hold of the rehabilitating center in Wildlife, and they was more than happy to snatch them up and fatten them up.
I haven't called him and checked.
We have not had time to call and check on them. I wish I could do that probably tomorrow, but I got to work tomorrow. But I need to figure out what's going on with my mom before I decide whether or not I'm going to work tomorrow. So that's what happened to the baby squirrels. I'm sure they're doing fine.
Yeah, she said they were perfectly fine. They were a little dehydrated, and they needed treated for fleas. Other than that, they were perfect.
I didn't see no fleas on them, but Mama said they had fleas. Sadie Joe, my little boxer dog, she went nuts over them squirrels. Like, she went into instant mama mode. And then started freaking out because we took them away from her. Like, she walked around the house just bawling because we took the squirrels away from her. Hammerhead says his is growing like crazy. Jason, what's going on? Buddy of mine has his hooked up from the outside. and it's hooked to his furnace. When the furnace kicks on, it pulls heat in from the wood stove with the blower. I'm trying to comprehend all what's going on.
And Eric said what? The wood in, let it go. Put a heat up. Or blow up.
Yeah, I don't know. Section, and let me know what your thoughts is on it. It's getting dark because it's getting dark. What doing a big land clearing 500 acres and Cary, North Carolina. A 500 acre.
Look, there you are.
Yeah, now Mama's got the LED shining on me. 500 acre clearing in North Carolina. Huh. That's a lot of ground. Libring's got the coal mine again this year. I was talking to Moosey
Libring's about pulled out. The semi driver about pulled out in front of me yesterday on my way to work.
Yeah, it ain't just Libring's, that's everybody. But I want to get off here. We're fixing to go get something to eat and fixing to go see my mama. So maybe I'll come back on here tomorrow and give everybody an update on how Mom's doing. But I appreciate everybody that's got her in her thoughts.
Sorry, guys.
And she'll be all right. Thanks, everybody. Over and out. Want to tell them bye, Alex?
Bye.
We'll have to come and coon hunt with myself and my son and my life outdoors. Old Hickory, that does sound like a good time, old buddy. If I ever catch any time, I want to get back down there and see real McCoy again.
Yes.
Derek, thank you much. Big juicy steak, that's right, coming up.
Oh,
Billy
yeah.
Joe, see ya. Over and out, everybody.